just have to know if you want it. So for me, when the applications of VP were rolled out, I was like, I've been wanting this role since I joined, since I attended the first interview. I was like, I want to be in that panel. And let me tell you mine. Yeah, I applied and here we are.
What's up, AIESEC fam? You're here with Warren, and we're shooting for our Share Your AIESEC Story. Today we're here with Roy Muthungu from a chapter in AIESEC. And Roy, let's talk about you.
Hi.
Hello, Roy.
Hi, how are you doing?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm feeling amazing. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Tell us about yourself.
So, hi fam. Hey AIESEC.
What's up?
My name is Roy Muthungu, and I am the current Global Chapter Vice President of the University and Alumni Relations portfolio in Kenyatta University. And I joined AIESEC last year, that is in February. That's when I had my interviews. And it's been quite a journey, I can say. There have been so many perks on joining AIESEC. I've really enjoyed the experience, and I can't wait for the experience that is yet to come, not the growth. So I'd say, yeah, and I'm also a student. I'm a student at KU.
Okay. Oh, do you want to tell them what you're studying?
Oh, you want to know what I'm studying? Do you really want to know?
Do we?
Okay, I'm a construction management student in KU. So basically, just about architecture and stuff. Yeah, and wait a minute. I'm also an event MC and a host. I do that as a MC side gig. Yeah.
He also dances. We'll insert a video, in fact.
Yeah, I'm a dancer.
Yeah, so Roy, why AIESEC? Tell us how you stumbled upon AIESEC and how you came to become this VP University Alumni Relations.
That's an amazing question. So how did I stumble on AIESEC?
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact what made me join AIESEC was a photo. It's just like a simple photo.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Twitter and I have this relative who was in AIESEC. Shout out Ian Washira. He was in AIESEC and he posted a photo when he was at the AIESEC in KU dinner. No, AIESEC in Kenya dinner. And let me tell you, bro, that photo was lit.
Oh.
It was lit. So I was like, I just DM'd him and I asked him, hey, what are you doing? Can I join you? And then he told me he's going to inform me when the applications are rolled out. Yeah, and that's how I joined. That's how I applied. And I remember the review was my first ever, like my first interview ever. I've never been interviewed before. And I remember how hectic it was. It was so crazy because I had to look for an official outfit. Did I have an official outfit? Well, yeah, so after the interview, let me tell you, that moment when you don't know the results, you just there, chilled. Just remember how you fumbled. So let me tell you, I was like Kinoti, because nilingoja.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then the results came in, and yeah, I was in AIESEC. And so throughout my journey, so I just wanted to remember something. I joined because of that photo. So basically just enjoying participation, going for dinners, going for social agendas, basically having fun. But throughout my AIESEC journey, like my mindset changed completely. Because I came to realize there is so much growth you can gain from just carrying out your tasks. Let me mention my first role ever in AIESEC was engaged with AIESEC portfolio. I was an engagement manager. So basically, what I was doing, I was like the bridge between AIESEC and the non-AIESEC, like the era.
People who don't know about AIESEC.
Exactly. So actually, I really found it fun, just explaining to people what AIESEC does, showing them our dinners, like on my phone, basically just showing them how fun it is to be an AIESEC. And I really loved it. And throughout like my role, I was able to interact with a team because when you join AIESEC, you're placed in a team. You can't work alone. So being placed in a team of people with different mindsets, people like with different personalities, you get to learn so much. Other than just being in that monotonous class setting, but you just there. It's like you're in your cocoon. Yeah. So working in a team with like my vice president. My vice president was so supportive. I can say, shout out Mike. Yeah, he was so supportive, and he was a fun person. I think when I think of a leader, I think of him. So actually, he's the one who's actually motivated me to this far, to apply for this role. And yeah, I digress. So is that my role? Then you see, when you're in AIESEC, you can't just be stuck to one role. You get opportunities to apply for other things like organizing committees, like here Steve. So my first organizing committee was my youth month at KU. So I was in the delegates experience sub team. So you're still working with another group of people who you couldn't have worked with if you were just in that shell of a management manager only. So there came in another, let's say, another level of growth. Because, okay, you know, for these events that we plan, we're the ones who actually do it. So there is a lot of character development that comes with it. So when you just they are making cold calls, looking for venues, and you get rejected, like it comes with growth. But eventually, my experience was so nice. This month was a success. Yeah, and okay, throughout my experience, you know, I kept interacting with so many people, and I was like, how did you get there? I see my LCVP, how did you get there? I see LCP, I see MC. I was like, how do you get there? They're like, you just have to know if you want it. So for me, when the applications of VP were rolled out, I was like, I've been wanting this role since I joined, since I like attended the first interview. I was like, I want to be in that panel. And let me tell you mine. Yeah, I applied and here we are. Yeah, here we are.
Oh, that was very informative.
Yeah.
I have a question. Would you say, like, when you first saw AIESEC, you thought it was just vibes, according to you? Because you saw the dinner photo and you were like sold. So you thought we're just going for dinners, trips, events.
Yeah, so that was my first impression. Just going for dinners, beautiful people, like just amazing experiences. But then
they didn't tell you what you order versus what you get.
Yeah. What is this? Yeah. So I can say that part is still like the fun part. So we also have a lot of fun, but there is also this serious part whereby we gain the growth that like drives you to achieving so many things. You can say after I saw that photo, he invited me for Youth Month, and I went to Youth Month in KU, and it was a financial literacy talk. I remember I still have those notes because I was so keen. But at first I was so confused because you know it was like an official thing. It was an official event. Then I see people dancing, roll calls. Like guys, you're official. And then they're dancing. So I was like, okay, this is an amazing space because these people are so free with each other. Yeah, they're so lively and like they are all over the place. So I wanted it to be like my space. I wanted to join that space. Yeah, and so yeah, that's all I can say. The fun part and the serious part.
Okay, so on the growth and development aspect, I'll take you back to, you said you joined AIESEC last year, 2023.
Yeah.
The 2023 Roy, and now Roy, 2024. How have you grown as a person? How have you developed to AIESEC as a person?
Well. I'd say my interpersonal skills. Because when I was joining, I was that shy, timid, very okay. I can't say my personality tells my personality tells me that I'm like an extrovert. But at that moment, I was also shy. I was like public speaking was a no for me. But when I joined AIESEC, and then I had spaces whereby I could present, like spaces whereby Roy, if you don't present,
you could express yourself.
Yeah, I had now to express myself, and I was like, I have to do it. And there is one thing my another people usually tells me: do it scared. So all the times, you know, you may see us there just composed and confident, what you're doing is scared, and like it brings a lot. It brings a lot of success. So I can say one major point of growth was my interpersonal skills. Another one was my communication skills. Was, you know, once you join, you have to be a good communicator because you're dealing with so many people, like AIESECers and non-AIESECers. You're dealing with all the stakeholders, partners, alumni, big companies. So you have to be a good communicator so that you can spread what AIESEC is and you can like create awareness. So throughout all my roles, I've been able to improve my communication skills, and also just how I interact with people. Because that is something very key in this life. You have to know how to communicate with people and how to relate with people. So I can say my people relation skills have also improved. So those are just but a few skills that I've gained. Yeah, I think I can tell you about more as we continue.
Okay. Something else I'd ask is, each journey has its own challenges.
Yeah.
Like, there's no easy thing in this life.
Okay.
And being you are new to all this, you thought it was vibes, but when you joined, it was something else.
Yeah.
Then you started this journey knowing nothing.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like, personally, as Roy, what challenges have you faced during your whole year in AIESEC, your 2023 year, when you were starting out as a new person, and now till now 2024, and how has that really shaped you? The challenges you faced.
Okay. So I'll start with I'll group them into two. Like you have the internal challenges, that is the challenges I faced people in me, and also now the external ones. So for the internal ones, I started by saying I was shy. So when I'm being given a space to maybe present something or share something, the shyness came. But I was like, I can't do it. I'm way too young to be doing things with someone else. Yeah, are you calling me to join a partner call? Like, bro,
What do you mean?
how old am I? It was like, what can I say? It was like an imposter syndrome. I couldn't believe that I could make it. Because I can say, I also attended, we had partnered with an organization called HF. So we attended, it was a Twitter live stream, and it was physical. So I remember someone was convincing me to go, but I was like, no, I've never done that, and I'm not doing it.
Pick someone else.
Yeah, pick someone else. But then when I was there, actually I met Mike Moshiri, he was the moderator. And I remember my palms were sweating because Mike Moshiri was like, okay, Roy, you're answering the question next. Did I know which question? No.
What are you even asking?
So my palms were just sweaty. But then when I just had him say Roy, then my mind was like, okay, here we go. And yeah, I became free with myself and I answered the questions very well. So from there I came to realize that my communication skills were growing. So the imposter syndrome now was
out of the door.
Yeah, and I can say that. And also, you're joining AIESEC. You weren't in AIESEC before, so it's something new. So maybe when you're approaching something, it may be hard because you don't know how to go about it. I was told to create a Google form. Where how to create a Google form?
Where do you even start from?
Yeah. So, but that's how I countered it. There is this thing we call consulting. You have to consult. So I consulted so many people, and that's how I came to make so many friends in AIESEC, both the consulting. Yeah, and then now external factors. We're dealing with different people, different personalities. So some people you may not relate with them well because it's natural. That is natural because it's down to personalities. So that's why I say the relation skills are very critical when it comes to working with a team. So understanding yourself and also understanding others, what's bridges that gap or gives a balance. As I can say, that has been a major challenge for me. Those are my major challenges.
Seems like you've not had team challenges since. You look like you really.
I can say it all goes down to the people related skills.
Okay, true. That's true. Anyway, cross-cultural exchange. AIESEC, we are always telling people, go for exchange. You have global talent, global volunteer, global teacher, blah blah blah. Have you had an interaction with someone who's come to exchange in Kenya, and how has that?
Yes.
How have you grown from that person, and what have you learned from them? And would you want to go for exchange also?
I'll start with that question. I've never gone for exchange, but Brazil, I'm coming.
Let's go.
Rio de Janeiro, I'm coming. Naja. But anyway, I can say during the AIESEC in Kenya dinner, I met this one very amazing guy. I think you know him. His name is Saju. Kamau. Saju. Yeah, we baptized him a name.
Kamau.
Yeah, so Saju, he's a very interesting guy from Romania, and I had this conversation with him. So I was like, how's Romania? How's your AIESEC experience and all that? So as we were talking about our AIESEC journey, at some point, he actually came to motivate me. He motivated me to apply for this role that I'm applying, because I was like, this is my first year in AIESEC. I'm only like 6 months old in AIESEC. Am I actually available to get that role? Because I don't have the experience. Like, no way, no. It is like it's in you. That's actually he told me, it's all in your mind. So if you want it, you get it. So I can say, and also learning about the Romanian culture. We were actually going for exchange participants at GKIA. I don't remember the date, but we were going for 2 exchange participants. And we were there in the Uber. No, it was a car. We were going there in our friend's car. And he was playing Romanian music. So I was like, this is Romanian. Huh? It was like, you t-shirts in your white, but in Romania.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Yeah, so I was trying to like explain the lyrics. Like, okay, this shit slaps. Yeah. So I can say just interacting with them, and he's not the only person I've interacted with. I've interacted also with exchange participants who came in, I think, and give them a shout out. Louis, Joseph, then they came in last year, and they were amazing guys, amazing people. We interacted, we had fun, we went for social agenda, and they were like, bro, your dancing styles, like your dancing moves are crazy. Like, but yeah, I think I'll go for exchange.
20 exchange, yes. Hashtags 20 exchange.
20 exchange.
Okay, so Roy, I'd have to tell you, Atukoka Radio, shout-outs reduce. Please reduce the shout-outs.
Okay.
Reduce the shout-outs. But anyway, as we come to the end of this conversation, how would you package AIESEC? AIESEC, the exchange, everything about exchange, how would you package AIESEC as a whole to someone who knows nothing about AIESEC, who has never heard about AIESEC? Yeah, package the vibes, the exchange, the skills you're gonna get. How would you package that and send it to someone?
Okay. That's a good question. So how I'll do it, I'd put it in like, I'd include like our AIESEC qualities. We have our qualities: global citizen, solution oriented, self-awareness. Is that one? Is that a? Okay, let me first explain.
You can tell me. Explain the ones you know.
I can tell you. Yeah, so for solution oriented, when you join AIESEC, when you join this space, you get to be put in so many, let me say, platforms whereby you have to think and you have to come up with solutions. You're planning for an event and things aren't aligning, like people aren't like responding.
I think also you need to mention that when you're planning events, you have a zero budget.
Yeah.
You're planning from zero.
You're planning from zero, and everything has to align, and you have to deliver. So at such points, you have to be solution oriented. You have to come up with solutions so that like everything can work out. So that is one thing I said will give you. And also, you'll be a global citizen. I said about interacting with exchange participants and also learning their cultures and also just being friendly with them. When you go to a new place and you have people receiving you warmly, people who are like, you are like-minded. So it will like boost your experience. So you will get the chance to be a global citizen. Also, you'll become more self-aware. Self-awareness comes in. So you get to like build your skills, interpersonal skills. You get to build your confidence because you actually have to deliver. And I've been saying we have all these tasks, but I haven't mentioned that we have capacity building. Yeah, we have all these tasks. We have all these tasks, but you'll get a chance to build them because
you're taught how to.
You're taught how to do it. You have these conferences, you go there and you're taught how to do things, you're taught how to relate with people. Yeah, so there is still the capacity building. And you also get a chance to have a mentor. Because we have AIESEC alumni and who are ready to mentor you. So you will know how to do it, about it. And also have, how can I package it? I can use one word, family. So AIESEC gives you a family because we have what we call a buddy system. So even if it's not related to work, you can just call your buddy. A buddy is like your friend, your AIESEC soulmate, friend. Yeah. So actually, I can say my buddy has really motivated me to go for everything, like to go for the things that I've applied for. I can say the buddy system is a very nice thing, and so you get a family. You get people you can just call when you're low. And also when you go for, let me say, hangouts, you're like a group of people, and it's fun.
So you do all this, you build yourself as you have fun when you're at it.
Fun.
Yeah.
We have social agendas, we have dinners, we have conferences, we have all of this. So I can say AIESEC gives your family fun, and also the last one, which is the major one, growth. The person I joined, the person who I was when I was joining AIESEC in 2023 isn't the same person. I am, and I can feel it. I know you can't, but I can feel it. I can feel it. So just my call to action would be join AIESEC for all of this. Yeah.
So you have that, guys. Join AIESEC at 20 Exchange. Thank you, Roy, for your time.
Thank you so much.
And
I loved it.
we'd love to see you more as you tell us about now your growth as VP
Yeah.
and everything, right?
Pleasure.
Ah.
Thank you so much.